Well, Pedro is a 33-year-old Portuguese goalkeeper coach. I've been in this club before for a year and a half. I completed half season with Mikis and Trezor in 2016, and I had last season with Thomas and Klaus. After that, I left for an experience in LSK, and now I'm back. And yeah. Before I came to LYN, I was in the youth afdeling of Stabæk with both goalkeepers and outfield players, and I have experience from a small bedre club in Sunnmøre with outfield players and goalkeepers as well. And in Portugal, I worked in the football schools of Benfica with goalkeepers and with outfield players. Well, the biggest difference, of course, is the demand level. Of course, it's huge. Then the whole structure around the team is much well organized in terms of, for an example, in the breaks of the trainings, there's a cart with food, so the players can restitute immediately with food. There's a much bigger apparatus around the team, 2 persons taking care of the equipment, three assistant coach, 1 physical coach, or 2 assistant coaches, 1 physical coach, 1 physiotherapist in the training. There's clearly some differences in terms of logistics and in terms of apparatus around the team, but the goal doesn't change just because you move between divisions. The goal is the same, the game is the same. Speed, intensity, and the playing styles might, and of course they should change because it's 4 levels of difference. But in the end line, the position and everything that comes with it, responsibilities and demands, it's the same. It was very fun to be there. It was 2 very rich months. Maybe there are very positive, or there are many positive things that I would like to bring. Small aspects in training that I didn't do, and that I feel that they are important for the goalkeepers to help the goalkeepers to develop. For example, a little bit more of awareness, a little bit more of urgency playing with the ball. But rather than that, I think it's 2 different realities. I can bring seriosity, I can bring everything that I had there, but in the end, football is all about being in the place where you are, and try to develop the place where you are, not where you were. So that's what I will try to do here one more time. It's not exactly new. I knew a little bit Året from before. He was recommended to me when I was still the goalkeeper coach here, after Adrian and Sofus left us. Tinius and Christian Chelsea, they are also goalkeepers that were here last year. So in the end line, it's not unknown to me. But it's very fun to see, for an example, Året in training, and I saw the game against Melbo, a little bit of the game against Junkeren, and it's fun to see him because he's a very different type of goalkeeper from what Adrian was, for an example. So in the end line is all about taking what he wants to give us and enjoy that every single training. Then of course we have the 2001 boys, the junior boys, that are always eager to come here and train a little bit more with the first team, and I tend to do that. That was something that I felt that this club should do when I was here, which is bring the young ones up to the first team in training without fear of failing. Failure is normal. Not correcting the mistakes, that's abnormal, but failing is absolutely normal. So we carried a process of gradually inviting more and more the young goalkeepers to come to sessions. It was very normal to have 4 or 5 goalkeepers in the session doing small-sided games, side stations, keeping them active, making them play with older players, and that's the idea that I want to continue making in this club. After all, since this is a reality where most of the top clubs have their second teams, I think it's only wise for us to use our young goalkeepers to make them play in the trainings with the first team, so they can gain some capability of dealing with success against older players. That is experience. As I said it before, and I wrote about it before, it's like being home away from home. I mean, since the first day, and I remember everything from my first day until the day that I left. I don't remember one situation where I was feeling unsupported, or where I didn't have full support to do whatever I wanted, what I felt. Of course, people discuss things, and I love to have the opinion of whoever is above me and on my side, but I always felt full support to do what I thought it was correct, and the results, I can say that the results were quite good for this reality. Well, in a year you lose two goalkeepers to two clubs from divisions above that actually right now are using those goalkeepers, and they are in divisions. In the cup, for an example, they defeated last week or this week a second league club and the deep league club. I can only be proud, not just because of my work, but most of all because of their work, and that's everything developed here. So I'm very happy to be here. This is a club that allows people to dream here and to do their things like they feel like they should do, and things happen because when you are dedicated, and when you believe and do the things like you believe that they should be done, with the right approach, and with always the foot back that allows you to think and ponder about new paths of decision making, it's great. And LYN is a very special house for me. It's really a very special house for me.
Vi alle en del av en lang tradisjon. Det bare et lag, det en bastion. LYN for alltid, alt for LYN. Heltene kommer og heltene går, men vår lidenskap lever så lenge.